Hey guys. Okay, very short this week. I'm going to talk to you about a concept called wash the dish, don't wash the dish. And what it is, it's thinking about decision making in a different way. What we tend to do is we tend to just think about what is the worst thing that can happen out of both sides of a decision and then try to make a decision so that we don't have the worst thing happen to us. That is really suboptimal thinking. You also want, when you're making decisions, to look at what is the most optimistic outcome for both sides of the decision. If everything went exactly wonderful, what would that look like? And you want to make sure you ask yourself that, because by trying not to miss out on, trying not to mistake things or make the wrong decision by looking at your worst case, you don't take into consideration what you will lose by not taking a chance on something that could be wonderful. So you want to look at that as well. Once you've done that and you've looked at it, like if it's awesome, this is the way it'll look. If it's not, if it goes all incorrectly, we already look at that kind of thing. You want to look at those negative things as well. Make sure you're taking that into consideration. Then a lot of times what we're left with is indecision and drama. And what I'd like to offer you is it doesn't matter which decision you make. And this came very clear to me one day when I was wrestling with a decision, and I said, I really, if I do this, this is what I think I should do based on the fact I paid money, and this is the advice I'm getting, and this is the thing. I know all the good things that could come out of it, and so I really think I should. And then on the other side, I said, I don't really want to. I have all these other things I'm doing. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll probably quit halfway. So I had drama on both sides. And it came to me as I was working models on them. I all of a sudden understood if I did it or I didn't do it, I was going to get the same result. What? And that made me think of like a Zen master. And they say these inscrutable things like, wash the dish, don't wash the dish, same thing. And you say, but you wash the dish, you have a clean dish. You don't wash the dish, you have a dirty dish. How can that be the same thing? Let's walk through it with dishes, and then we'll walk through it with a decision. And then you'll kind of know why you need to make decisions a lot faster. Dish, right? I don't want to wash it. I feel resistance. I leave it in the sink. I maybe go watch Netflix. And then I don't have a clean dish, and I still have work to do. That's the result for me. Here's my dish. I better wash it, I think. I have a lot of focus in my feeling. I wash the dish. I have a clean dish. And now I have to put it away. Wash the dish. Don't wash the dish. One way, I watch Netflix, and I still have work to do. The other way, I didn't watch Netflix, but I have a clean dish, and I still have work to do. Either way, I still have work. Either way, I have something positive and something negative. Either way, right, life moves forward and doesn't stop at the dish. When we make decisions and we're trying to think about decisions, we only think, if I wash the dish, I have a clean dish, or I don't wash the dish, I have a dirty dish. You don't think, oh, and the Netflix, got to see it or didn't get to see it. Oh, and still have work to do, have to put away the dish, right? Life keeps moving. It doesn't stop with our decision. You don't make the best decision and then you'll wind up in Nirvana Park riding a unicorn and eating ice cream and never gaining weight. That's not what happens. You make the decision and then you find out there's still things to do there. You take the job, you don't take the job. You take the job, now you have to figure out how to work at that place and be happy there. You don't take the job, you have to figure out how to be happy where you're at. Wash the dish, don't wash the dish. Same thing. You don't ask for help in the middle of a big project because you feel uncertain and you think people will think you don't know what you're doing, and you have all that drama, so you don't ask for help. Now you have to deal with the problem of trying to figure out how to do it without any help. The other way, you go ask for help, and then you have to deal with the feelings of inferiority in the sense that you didn't know what you were doing, and a little bit of shame around that, and then whatever issues come up when they try to help you, and maybe they solve the problem, but you still have issues. No matter what you do, something good, something negative. You avoid this, but then you have to do that. Get it? Wash the dish, don't wash the dish, same thing. So when you're making decisions, after you do your initial analysis, there's not a lot of value in waffling around an indecision because life doesn't stop at the end of the decision. We do not wind up in Nirvana Park. We do not wind up in Dante's circle of hell. We wind up somewhere in between with something good and something bad and life continuing. Wash the dish, don't wash the dish, still got to go ahead and have your life. All right. That's how you make a decision. Make a quick decision and move forward because wash the dish, don't wash the dish, same thing.